All right, so as if it was not hard enough, by the way, this video is much shorter. We're going to take a look at the way Algebra 2 really wants you to learn composition of functions. Here is my pen. Got to get my writing tools working again. Let's see if that fixed it. There we go. All right, so same idea. We're going to use parentheses when we substitute. We're going to take x, we're going to plug it into g, and then the result is going to be plugged into f. By the way, before we do that, remember this little circle, f of g is how you say that, of x is the same as writing f with a parentheses, f of g, another parentheses of x, f of g of x. All right, so the way we want to think about this to start is take x, plug it into g. Well, what's g? There it is right there. Well, look at this. It's already got an x in it. So we're not plugging numbers anymore. We're plugging in letters. But a lot of times at the start, it's already going to have the letter you want. So this is the answer because it's already got the x in it. So now we're going to write what g was. We're going to put that inside of f. So here's what I'm trying to say. What was g? It was x plus 2. It already had an x in it. So now we're going to take that answer and we're going to plug it into f. Well, what is f? F is 2x minus 5. Now, remember when we plug stuff in, we want to use the parentheses, and that's in place of the variable. So instead of x, we're going to plug something in. We need this minus 5 to still be at the end. So it basically looks like the same equation, but here in place of x, we're going to plug in g. What was g again? It was x plus 2. Notice I left a lot of space because you're going to have to write more things in the parentheses now. It's not one individual value. Now remember when you combine functions, you used to have a minus sign out here that you had to distribute. Same idea with the 2. When the 2's in front of the parentheses, send it in, multiply it. That's what you're doing technically when you distribute. So 2 times x, well, that's equal to 2x. And 2 times 2, that's a positive 4. Once you distribute, just like combining functions, the parentheses are gone. We still have this minus 5 at the end. Don't forget about that. And now we're going to collect like terms. 2x, only one of its kind. I like to cross them off, so I know I've used them. Positive 4, negative 5, well, that's negative 1. That's the answer. We've used all the functions f and g, and we plugged x in, and it's still got an x. There's not going to be one number at the end. It's still going to have the x in it. Some people like to rename these since we used f and g, and I think we talked about this in previous videos. Let's give it a new name. We haven't used h yet. That's a popular one. Let's call this h of x is equal to 2x minus 1. There's our new function. All right, let's do it again. So we need to take x, plug it into g. What was g? It was this, x minus 3. Well, look at that. It's already got the x, so it's done. That's technically the answer. All right, let's take that answer from g and now plug it into f. What's f? There it is, x squared plus 7. All right, this time we're actually going to plug some stuff in, so we need the parentheses. Remember, leave some space. It's going to be a little bit longer. You want it to be squared. It's got to match, and it's got to have the plus 7 at the end. What are we plugging in? Well, the answer from before, x minus 3. Oh, man, look at this, x minus 3. That actually means x minus 3 times x minus 3. That means write it 2 times, and then whatever you get, add 7 at the end. Well, that's multiplying. That's the combination of functions. So let's make that box. Let's do the box method. We'll do it up here. I think we have enough space. All right, 2 terms, so we need 2 boxes. 2 terms there, so again we need 2 boxes. X minus 3, that's going to go at the top. X minus 3, that'll go on the side. X to the 1 times x to the 1, add those exponents, you get x to the 2. Negative 3 times x, that's negative 3x. X times negative 3 again is negative 3x, and negative 3, negative 3. That's positive 9. Hey, these are like terms. Look, they're diagonal from each other. We're used to that. So this is going to be x squared. Negative 3x, that's negative 6x. Plus 9. Notice there's no parentheses now because I already multiplied those. And then we still have the plus 7. Got to move this little bar at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. All right, x squared, that's the only one of its kind. It's gone. Negative 6x, the only one of its kind. It's gone. Ooh, 9 and 7, those are like terms. 9 plus 7, that's 16. All right, this guy was called F, and this guy was called G. Let's call this guy H. H of x, because x is the variable in there. That's our answer. Let's go to the next slide. I've got 3 functions. Remember, it's important to know which function they want you to plug into. All right, they're saying take x, plug it into g. What was g again? 4x minus 1. All right, that's done. It's already got the x. Now let's put that inside the f function. What's the f function? 3x plus 2. We're actually going to plug stuff in, so we're going to call it 3 parentheses, lots of space, plus 2. What are we plugging in? The previous answer, 4x minus 1. 3 times 4, that's 12x. 3 times negative 1, that's negative 3. Plus 2 at the end, 12x, only one of its kind. Negative 3 and positive 2, that's negative 1. That's my answer. If you want to rename it, you can call it h of x, j of x, m of x. Just give it a different letter. Can't use f and g. We already used it. Take x, plug it into g. Let me erase these so you know which ones I'm grabbing. In fact, let me grab a new color. Still got the eraser mode. Let's do blue. Take x, plug it into g. What's g? It's that right there. So g is equal to 4x minus 1. Already got the x. That's my answer. Let's take that answer now and go plug it into h. H. What is h? H. Oh, negative 2x minus 5. Okay, we're actually going to plug some stuff in. So that's an ugly little 2 there. Negative 2, not much better, but a little better. Got some space in here. What are we plugging in? The previous answer, 4x minus 1. Send in the negative 2. Negative 2 times 4, that's equal to negative 8x. Negative 2 times negative 1, that's positive 2. Got the minus 5 at the end. No more parentheses because we already distributed. Negative 8x is the only one of its kind. 2 minus 5 is going to give you negative 3. Now this is called G and this one's called H. That means this one might be called F. We didn't use the F in this one, so it's okay to use it now. Call that the answer. Try part B, see how you do.